Yo guys, what is up? It is Young Tactician here coming at you with another video. This time is how to counter Maokai in Season 10, featuring my girl Poppy, always. Chances are if you intend to play Poppy in the top lane, you will run into this matchup and it does favor you. I'm going to throw up the runes here just a second. So I go conquer this game for one specific reason. It is good versus Maokai. You could take it versus Maokai. If you just want to take it for him specifically, it works really well, but grass works just as well. Both keystones work perfectly fine in this matchup. I'll just like throw that out there. So the reason why I go Conqueror is because their team comp is heavy magic based, and Conqueror is actually better versus magic based team comps because you could then opt into buying Spirit's Visage, one, and then two, because they have a lot of CC as well, like you see Maokai, Fiddlesticks, Echo, Leona. Also go for the Tenacity in the rune page. All right, but let's get into this lane phase. All right, so same premise applies to any really melee matchup, is that you want to hit those Qs. You want to hit those Qs, you want to try to get those double Qs and apply your passive whenever you can. Pick it up and then go for an extended trade. Since I do have Conqueror, if we go for an extended trade, I'll just come out atop ahead, just like that trade where you see there. You pop your corrupting potion, and then boom, you come out ahead. So I am pressing level 2 forward here. You'll notice as Poppy though, one thing when you're laning is that if you Q a champion, oftentimes you will be queuing the wave as well. So you'll be pushing for level 2 ahead, especially at times like this. You got to be very aware that you're going to be hitting level 2 before the enemy. So I know that, and then as soon as I do, I level up my E and then I go for an extended trade or conquer. I could have angled my Q better there. If I did, I probably would have burned his flash, but it's okay. He's really low now. So now I'm just looking to potentially kill him if I can. So, you know, I apply my passive always when it's off cooldown, and then boom, I punish a mistake. He walks 2 up forward. I end up securing first blood for the team. All right, so here I want to hard shove my wave before he gets the TP off, but he does get it off. So that's okay. I do sustain off a cookie, off the time work tonic and cookies. So I'm pretty like high enough health that I can stay in lane, and I managed to get cannon. I want to entirely shove wave here. So yeah, I do drop a ward to make sure I don't get ganked either, and the wave is pushing back to me, and I do see Fiddlesticks trying to gank me, so I just back the fuck out. So my jungler pings assistance on Scuttle Crab. I'm perfectly fine with doing this because I do have Prio in lane, so I'll get there before him, and if I could just get a stun onto Fiddlesticks, he should be dead. So I pull up, and then as soon as I see Fiddlesticks on the wall, I flash E, boom, and then we get a kill on Fiddlesticks. And then Maokai walks way too far forward, so you say, get the fuck out of my neighborhood, and we fuck him up too. You gotta be real, you gotta be able to... The thing is, with playing top lane, is like you have very small windows of opportunity to push your lead. A lot of you guys always ask me, how do I like 1 versus 9 playing Poppy? And that's transitioning your lead. For me, transitioning your lead is to be able to get your other laners ahead. So I just put 2 KP onto my Lee Sin off a kill that I got by myself. Then I afterwards put on to Lee Sin by giving him 2 KP. So you got to be able to really push your lead ahead. So here I just hard shove wave and then I reset. I'm pretty sure. Pretty standard stuff. So just fast forward here. For me to get back to lane. First thing I cop is Executioner's Calling. Why do I go Executioner's Calling? It may not look like it, but they actually have a pretty heal relying heavy comp. So it's really good in lane versus Maokai because of his passive, and he goes Grasp. Fiddlesticks for obvious reasons, Drain, and Echo for his ult. Draven has Conquer, and he usually goes Bloodthirster, lifesteal item. So it's a pretty good game for Executioner's Calling, and then I just get Bambi Cinder to get the MLA effect. I actually don't commit into building my Sunfire here. I go Spirit's Visage because they do have a quadruple AP team. Like I said earlier, it's a perfect game to stack up on MR, and then Spirit's Visage is really good with Conqueror on Poppy. It just really enables you, and I just get the MR from it that will help perfectly versus their team comp. Because I have double buffs, I will just go for extended trades always onto Maokai here. Just fast forward here. I'm playing hella aggressive, but I could afford to because I have just way more sustain than this guy. So here I get him really low, but I can't commit to the kill, unfortunately. So he ends up living. I think maybe I could have killed him there if I just kept walking up to him passive, but I didn't want to risk getting stunned under turret with no minions. So here, he goes for a reset, and this is also one thing that you should always do on Poppy, is you want to punish your enemy for resetting. Here I'm hard resetting my wave, But at the same time, I'm also delaying his recall. My team gets mountain drag, that's really good. But like, look, now I delayed his recall, and then he's gonna miss an entire wave because of it, because I delayed his recall. So then all I have to do is recall here myself. I wait here in the shadows though a little bit, just because if in case he does decide to greed and stay for a wave, that's an easy punish by me. I just walk like here and then I E him. Even if it doesn't stun, he was like less than 100 HP, he will die anyways. All right, let's fast forward here. Let's get back to the lane. Cute little poppy skin. So yeah, with laning against Maokai, you gotta realize that his Q does outrange yours, and that like if he manages to get the knockback on Q onto you as Poppy, then you will be pushed back further, and while casting your Q, it may put him out of range of your Q. So you gotta like kind of factor that. If he's a good Maokai player, he could time that pretty well. But other than that, you gotta know that you can't W his W, I believe, and then just avoid his saplings when they're in the brush, obviously, for obvious reasons. Don't want to take a big damage. They do more damage when they come out of the brush, right? Any damage you can avoid, you want to. But that's so now I'm actually building towards my Spirit's Visage. So I got a null mantle. It's gonna help. And I just commit to playing aggressive. You know, always applying my passive and always queuing him when I can. Going for extended trades when I can. Really making use out of Conquer. So you just see here, I think I get a kill soon. So I double Q him, passive. I see he's really low now. So, you know, I just waited out a little, pick up my shield. And then he gives me the free wall stun, you take it, boom, he's dead again. Really want to punish those wall stuns in like any matchup, really. So here, I know Fiddlesticks is topside. He may be topside. I know he's topside actually, because we had just cleared Dragon through the bottom side, so he'd be working towards his top side. And I put myself, but thing is, I still have my ultimate. I didn't use it to kill Maokai, so I put myself in a position where if he comes at me, I know I could just live by ulting him away. If he walks straight at me or ulties over the wall, all I have to do is ulti him for Fog of War, and I could just escape by running like this way or upwards. But yeah, that's pretty much like how you counter Maokai. You know, you want to really just go for extended trades. Whether you have Grasp or Conquer, it should work. You know, be cautious if you Q, try to dodge it if you can. Usually isn't a big deal though. If you guys trade Q for Q, you might double down on your Q and therefore get more damage, punish wall stuns, because Maokais do look to freeze often because you'll be pushing towards them. And yeah, there's like not much else to really say about this matchup. It's a pretty favorable Poppy matchup. It's kind of even, but I'd say it favors Poppy. So I just go for extended trades again. Probably show you guys one more solo kill, one more team fight, and then we'll call it the video. Take vision control. I see my jungler is doing Herald, so you know I could hover him. I get the fruit, just free HP. He sees that we take Herald here, but he actually just doesn't respect us at all, so he punish him. This is a Diamond 2 game, by the way, guys, so it's not like low elo. So you see what I do there? I actually this is one thing you could do on Poppy, is that if you can't guarantee the stun on someone, oftentimes it's better to push them backwards just so they have a longer way of getting to safety. So you see here that I put myself behind him and then I E him backwards, so it gives my Lee Sin more time to come into lane and then set up his combo so that we can actually kill him. So you know, it's the small things that really matter with Poppy. You know, that may not come to apparent, but with practice and stuff that you will master. I am at a loss for words apparently right now. All right, so fast forward, we actually get into a little scuffle, me and Lee Sin here. So I get the stun onto Echo, double knockup. He gets the ult. I flash out of it so he can't proc the passive. You know, we're just fighting this out to the best of our capabilities. We get both their flashes. Lee Sin's unable to finish them off. I can passive Maokai though, he's free as fuck. He flashes E Echo, but he dies in the process, and just like that, we get a huge lead, and then we go on to winning the game. Just like that, I have 7 KP, put my Lee Sin at 6 KP. He's played like topside the entire game. He got Mountain Drake once, And that's how you counter Maokai in Season 10. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out. Bye.